Hi everyone, this is Patty with Fleur de Lis and Flourishes, and I'm going to do a project today, my first time ever doing it, so just bear with me. I'm going to do a Fanfold page, and what you do is I've got my score pal from Martha Stewart, and I'm going to take a 6" by 12" piece of paper, and I'm just going to score it along the 1/2" line all the way across. Now you want to make sure that you have your paper butted right up against the edge here, and just go ahead and score, being careful not to push too hard because you don't want to rip through the paper. You just want to go ahead and score it every 1/2" all the way along the entire piece of 6 by 12 paper. Alright, so I've got my piece scored all along every 1/2", and I don't know if you can kind of see it when I fold it like that. So all we're going to do is we're going to fold it back and forth along the score lines, just like this. And I'm just going to flip it over. And every once in a while, you probably want to take your bone folder and give it a quick score or push like that, just to give it a nice tight. So what you end up with is a fan folds like this, and I did 4 of them in 2 different colors of the same kind of. I used a Kaiser Craft paper here. It's pretty stiff and it's kind of hard to fold, so you might want to use regular paper. This is more like cardstock, okay? So what you want to do next is take a piercer of some sort and just pierce the bottom in the same spot all the way through. And what I'm doing is I'm just folding them up like this and using it as a guide hole. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Just using the guide hole and punching through all the way through. And you want to make sure that you get each and every hole, because we're going to run a little piece of string through here to keep this bottom area tight. Because what we're going to do when we get all done is create a circle of these folds by tightening up the middle of this. Push these out of the way. By tightening up the middle of these and adhering them to the paper in quarter circles like this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish punching these, and then I'll show you how I string the hole and adhere these to the bottom of the page. Okay, so I just got some embroidery floss and a very long, thick needle. I don't know if you can see that here. And I'm just going to knot one end here just so it doesn't fall off. Not real tight, just a little bit. And I'm just going to take my piece, squish it all together, and slide my needle through the end, through all the pieces here and on. Now you want to make sure that you alternate if you're using different colors, so you can see that this pattern is a little bit different than this pattern. And depending on your design, you can alternate or however you want to do it. But I want to alternate, so I just want to make sure that I have every other one is, there we go, slide it on. And grab the next piece, squish it all up. Yeah, just work your way through with the needle. It helps to have a nice big thick needle. And you can kind of see what's happening now as we're creating this nice circular shape here. So when I tie these pieces together nice and tight, and this takes a little finessing, but you just want to pull your pieces, line them up, and pull the pieces. You can take the needle off if it helps. And it kind of does for me. And we'll pull this piece out. And you see what happens when you pull it tight? It makes a natural circle. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to tie this nice and tight. And I'll get back to you as soon as I get that done. I'm going to put a big dollop of Fabri-Tac right in the middle. And you want to be pretty generous with this. Now you're not going to see this center part, so it doesn't matter. But you want to just get in there and put a big dollop in the middle. And then take your piece. And I kind of want mine to be horizontal and vertical right in the middle here. So I just kind of want to get these pieces kind of there. And then we'll go ahead and poke the pieces down in the middle. It doesn't really matter though, because like I said, we're going to put something in. That's where our picture is going to sit, right in the middle there. So then what we're going to do is we'll glue the pieces together underneath. And so I'm just going to take and glue this down like this. and try and get my pieces as closely to the center as I can. I've got an old bottle of glue here, but we'll just go ahead and put the pieces down as close to the center as we can and hold it down as you spread it out like this. And just hold it as you spread it so that it gets a nice firm grip in there. And you want it so that you have about a quarter of each one, so that you'll have enough to go all the way around. Now what's going to happen after we get this all glued down is I'm going to cut a piece to sit on top of this that covers the outside edge of this fan fold, and then everything else will sit on top of the fan fold. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all glued down, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all together. So as you can see, I got it all glued down, and I hope you can kind of see what it looks like from the side here. But I've just kind of worked my way around. Okay, so now you can see I've got it cut out, and it fits right over the top like this. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build up the edges. And what I've got is some mounting tape here, and I've just cut them in squares and layered them 3 deep on the side of the mat here. And I'm just going to add a little bit of Fabri-Tac to the inside to keep these little pointed corners down, and I'm going to glue it down. And after that, it's just a basic layout. You'll be able to finish it off however you like. I'm going to use some snowflakes out of glitter paper, and I'll go ahead and cut those out. And I'm going to use the oh, I can't even remember which cartridge it is. It's the seasonal one from last year with all the snowflakes on it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out some snowflakes, and I'll come back and show you what I've got. So as you can see, I got a lot of the layout completed. I cut out a double mat for the picture and adhered it on. I also cut out Winter. This is from the Gypsy Wanderings cartridge. And the stars are from, or the snowflakes are from When It's Cold Outside. And then I also cut out the word fun. So we have Winter Fun here. And I did that with the Plant and School book. And I just ran it through my Xyron sticker maker. And I'm going to start with the ends so that I can kind of make sure that everything fits on here properly. So we're just going to put it down in this corner quickly, because I'm sure this is going to be a long video. And then I'll just glue the rest of my snowflakes on. And you can see that this is just a really easy layout after you get the hard part done, which is folding all that paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this layout up, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. And we're just gluing the stars down here, or the snowflakes I should say. And we'll do one more up in this corner, I think. And I think to finish it off, yeah, one in that corner, I'm going to add some gems. And these are just some gems. I'm not even sure where I picked them up at, but I think I'm going to use these turquoise gems here just to add a little spice, a little more glitter. You can never have too much glitter, I don't think. So I think we'll use these turquoise gems in the middle of the snowflakes. What do you think? I think that just adds the perfect amount of sparkle to each one of these snowflakes here. And there you go. That's simple. A beautiful layout using a fan fold, the Martha Stewart scoreboard, and some beautiful Kaiser craft paper from Little Lamb's Boutique. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you the next time. Bye.